morning, Belen. I am Brandon Lubian.
And I'm Raul Rodriguez. Welcome to this edition of WBLN for today, February 9th, 2017. So the start of the second semester brings upon the closing of the admission process for the next academic school year. Aspiring Wolverines took their entrance exams in December and have heard back from Belen on whether they were accepted into the Belen family. Future 9th graders shadowed current 9th graders this week to see what it was like in the daily life of a Belen student.
We're spending the day with some members of the class of 2020, and they just want to see what Belen has to offer for them. They will have the opportunity to meet some of their future teachers, meet some new friends. So congratulations to all the admitted incoming 9th graders who will be members of the class of 2021.
The Miami Herald Silver Knight Award is one of the nation's most highly regarded student award programs. The purpose of this award is to recognize outstanding students who have not only maintained good grades, but have also unselfishly applied their special knowledge and talents to contribute to the significant service of their school and communities. The Silver Knight Award program was instituted in the Miami Herald in 1959 by John S. Knight, the past publisher of the Miami Herald, founder and editor of Emirates Knight Ridder newspapers, and the 1968 Pulitzer Prize winner. The program is open to high school seniors with a minimum 3.2 GPA unweighted in the public, private, and parochial schools in Miami-Dade and Broward counties. Students may be nominated in 15 categories. Belen has nominated 11 seniors. In art, Carlos Machado. In athletics, Patrick Marr. In drama, Oscar Berlanga. English, Andres Balcazar. In general scholarship, Esteban Guillo. Mathematics, Jovier Jimenez. Music and dance, Nicholas Aguilar. Science, Andres Piñate. Social studies, Alejandro Smith. Speech and debate, Kevin Samachi. And world languages with George Mito Quesada. The nominees will appear on a designated day to be interviewed by a panel of independent judges. Each panel of judges selects one Silver Knight and 3 honorable mentions in that category. Names are not revealed until a Silver Knight ceremony, and Silver Knight Award winners receive $2,000, a Silver Knight statue, and a medallion presented by the American Airlines. Congratulations to all of you.
Belen's annual college day for the junior class took place this past Saturday. The event is meant to give juniors an idea of what colleges are looking for in students and also what the admission process is like. The day kicked off with a mass led by Father Frank. The students and parents got to have some breakfast outside. Once done eating, everyone will be joined back in the Roca Theater where all 4 universities spoke about themselves and the admission process. Those schools include University of Miami, Florida State University, Boston College, and Pennsylvania State University. After concluding with the presentations, the parents and students had the opportunity to go to either a lecture about writing college papers, a lecture on the financial aid process, or remain in the Roca where they watch vlogs of alumni at their current campus. After those events concluded, the day was capped off with a raffle in which some students won college shirts. The college day over, however, juniors should be taking initiative when it comes to their college.
So Junior College Day is a great way to jumpstart your college search and application process. At this point, juniors should be making an appointment with their college counselor if they have not done so already, so that we could research schools, make your list of schools that you're going to be applying to next year, so that you could also use your summertime wisely for the, to do your essays and some of your applications. That way when we return to school in August, the brunt of your work is done.
Over the weekend, the Alumni Association invited members of the Ignatian community to come and watch the Miami premiere of the film St. Ignatius of Loyola. On Tuesday, the student body had their chance to see the film, and Leo Bate has more on this.
Shown the film Ignacio de Loyola. It's about the early life of St. Ignatius, the founder of the Jesuit order. Ignatius is played by Andreas Munoz. The film, made by a Philippine director, was paid for in full by the Alumni Association so that the Belen student body could watch the film.
So back in September, Mariano Temola and I, the director of the Alumni Association, decided to bring the movie to Belen. We felt that the movie portrayed an important component in life of the formation of St. Ignatius de Loyola, and we thought that the movie being made by Jesuits in Philippines in conjunction with the Jesuits in Europe would be a wonderful opportunity and a great way to show collaboration of all of the Jesuit communities and have it here for Belen students and for Belen community members.
This is what one student thought about the film.
I liked the movie. I thought it was pretty interesting because it's been a while since I've heard about the life of St. Ignatius. Really in 6th grade was when I heard the most about it, and now revisiting it with this movie was really nice. His life is super inspiring, how he was able to just go 180 degrees.
Hello, Andreas Munoz, Íñigo de Loyola in the film Ignacio. We are Really looking forward to start the film. I personally want to thank everyone who is involved in this film and making this dream to happen.
This has been Leo Abate for WBL.
This past weekend, the Belen Jesuit speech and debate team competed at the Florida Forensics Art Deco Regional Tournament. The tournament brought together over 20 schools from all over Miami-Dade County. Over 350 students competed to be able to claim a spot at the state tournament in March. The team was able to capture 2 regional championships in congressional debate and public forum debate. Belen Jesuit's regional champion in congressional debate was senior Kevin Lemus, and regional champion in public forum were senior Nicholas Munoz and freshman Kevin Yorkman. The team captured spots in the state tournaments in all 3 events it entered, placing it in the district, and representing Belen Jesuit at the state tournament are International Exempt Speaking, Carlos Caballero for 9th grade, Christopher Alvarez, 9th grade, Kevin Valdez, 9th grade. In Domestic Exemplary Speaking is Kyle Rodriguez, 8th grade, Javier Bustamante, 11th grade, Felipe Pardo, 11th grade, Alexander Blanco, 9th grade, and placing as alternatives to the state tournament in the public forum is Andres Alfonso and Orlando Galines, Esteban Guillo, and Robert Pupo. The team continues to improve with each tournament, and they continue to show a tremendous amount of dedication and determination to be better than the last tournament. The team now gets ready for the national qualifier this weekend. Congrats to all of them who are on the team, and on February 4th, 2 sophomore members of the Belen Jesuit chess team competed in a tournament hosted by the Miami County Day School. Despite fielding only half an official team, Belen won the 2nd place trophy in the K-12 division with 5.5 points. Vice Captain Brandon Villa won 3rd place in the individual trophy with 3 points. Carlos Arias earned 2.5 points, scoring his first competitive draw. In other chess news, 31 students participated in the chess field day, and champions for the senior class was Chris Caballero with 5 wins out of 5 games. 2nd place was 8th grader Daniel Jimenez with 3 wins out of 4. That's all for your scoop.
Good morning, Wolverines. It is an extremely foggy day. In fact, we've actually been on fog advisory till around 9 o'clock, and this has been going on throughout most of South Florida. Moving on from that, it feels around 68 degrees, which is not too hot or too cold. It's actually pretty nice, and we should be looking at a pretty okay morning so far. Moving on to the weather for the rest of the day, we have temperatures in the highs of 73 and lows of 60, relative humidity at 56%, and winds coming in the northeast at 9 miles per hour, partly cloudy, and we should be having a chance of rain, possible thunderstorm towards the end of the day. Moving on to the next 3 days, we're going to be having highs in the 70s and lows around the 60s, and we shouldn't be having too much chances of rain. And that's all for weather. Let's move it on to sports.
Thank you, Marcelo. The varsity basketball team defeated Sunset last night in the district semifinals by the score of 53-40. Leading the Wolverines was Marcus Deja with 20 points. Next up for the Wolverines is Doral with the district championship at stake. Varsity lacrosse opened the season defeating St. Brennan 22-0. Nico Smith led all scorers with 4 goals and 5 assists. Rogelio Consuerga, Dieter Prissing, Robert Fernandez, Ricky Mayo, Rafa Bru, Ramon Delegoburu all had 2 goals apiece. On Friday, students competed in our very own field day. The day consisted of tournaments in football, soccer, basketball, and dodgeball. Field day came to a close with the wonderful sensation street baller Manny Love made a guest appearance. He played in the Teachers versus Students faculty game, spoke to students about facing adversity and achieving your goals. Manny is considered the best small basketball player. This was Belen's first field day since 2010-2011 and was considered a great success. The varsity wrestling team will have its only meet home today against Doral. The match will be held at 6 p.m. at the Goizueta Athletic Center. Come support your Wolverines as they take on district rival Doral. The Heat continued their win streak by beating the Milwaukee Bucks with a score of 106-88. Leading scorer for the Heat was Hassan Whiteside with 23 points and 16 rebounds. This makes it 12 in a row now for the Heat, and they look to carry that on for a spot in the playoffs. The Super Bowl champions celebrated hard on Tuesday in cold and wet streets on Boston. In the fun-filled parade, over millions of fans participated and cheered their team on as they pulled off one of the most incredible comebacks in Super Bowl history, coming back from a 28-3 deficit. Players enjoyed the parade with their families and proudly displayed their 5th Lombardi trophy in front of their fans. Some of the storylines from the Super Bowl included the disappearance of Brady's game-worn jersey and whether or not he would retire. After reports surfaced that Brady's wife, Giselle, wanted him to retire, Brady responded, "The only way Brady would." He went on to say, "I'd be so bored if I wasn't going out there, knowing that I could still do it. So I'm going to work hard to be ready to go on and still plan for playing for a long time." Brady, who is a remarkable 39 years old, was still healthy enough to compete with the youngest guns. After his performance on Sunday, many analysts have put him in the debate with Joe Montana as the greatest quarterbacks to have ever played the NFL. It sure is going to be an interesting offseason around the league to see who's going to rebuild their teams as they try to take the throne away from the New England Patriots. The Super Bowl over all eyes. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Marcos. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And my name is Brandon Lubian.
And I'm Mar Rodriguez. From everyone here at WBLN, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and stay golden, Wolverines.